In this video, we're going to take a look at conditions for parallelograms. So what we've already explored are the properties of a parallelogram, meaning we are told that something is a parallelogram or a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. And because it's a parallelogram, we know opposite sides are congruent, opposite angles are congruent, and etc. Well, this time, we're not going to be told that the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. We have to prove that it's a parallelogram. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I mean. First of all, we have 5 ways to prove that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. And you need to show one of these 5 ways. If one of these 5 properties exists in a quadrilateral, then we can go ahead and say that yes, it is a parallelogram. So both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So if we were given a quadrilateral and we know that both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, we can go ahead and say that yes, that's a parallelogram. If we're only given one set, that doesn't count. Okay, number 2, both pairs of opposite sides are congruent. So if I'm given a parallelogram and I know that both pairs of opposite sides are congruent, then I can say yes, that is a parallelogram. The next way is that both pairs of opposite angles are congruent. Pay particular attention that I'm saying both, which would mean those opposite angles are congruent and those opposite angles are congruent. The 4th way is to show that one pair of opposite sides. So this is different because the first 3 I had to show both. For this one, just one pair of opposite sides are both parallel and congruent. So it's like we're combining numbers 1 and 2. So if I know that these sides are parallel, and I also know that they are congruent, then I can say, yes, that is a parallelogram. And then my last way is if I'm given a quadrilateral, and they draw in the diagonals, and I can see that the diagonals bisect each other, the diagonals split each other in half, I can say without a doubt that, yes, that is a parallelogram. So make sure you get those 5 properties or conditions written down in your notebook. Let's take a look at an example. I want you to decide whether you're given enough information to determine that JKLM is a parallelogram and explain your reasoning. So go ahead and pause this video, write up your explanation, and then we'll check to see how you did. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at what the solution is here. So JKLM is a parallelogram. And the reason is since angle JKM, so this angle right here, is congruent to angle LMK, I know that JK is parallel to ML because of the converse of alternate interior angles. So here's my hint. Anytime you're given that angles are congruent, extend out the lines that make up the angle, and there's my transversal. So since this angle is congruent to this angle, I know that this has to be parallel to ML because of the converse of alternate interior angles. And since it was given that JK is congruent to ML, I know that it's a parallelogram because I showed that one pair of opposite sides is both parallel and congruent. So there you go. There's an example of how you can prove that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. You're going to get lots of practice at that this session, so good luck.